Hi there and welcome. Thank you for being here. The last Christmas lunches are ending. Most of us are full in the stomach. Some of us are tired, and that is totally normal. If you are over 40 and feel your body's out of balance, this is for you. You can listen quietly and just relax. This is educationally, not medical advice.
And just to normalize this, many changes after 40 are common and explainable. Often it's not something is wrong with me or with you. It's early signs that build over time. And today we'll show how we look at signals, patterns, and what we would suggest to be next steps in a calm way.
Mhm.
From a medical view, the goal is early clarity before things become bigger problems and maybe get out of hand. And we look at sleep, stress load, movement, metabolism, and recovery. Prevention is not perfection. It is noticing what your body responds to.
And the bridge is real life. People do not fail because they do not care. They fail because the plan does not fit work, family, stress, and low energy. We try to make it really simple, simple enough to repeat on normal days and also on the hard days. We look at one thing alone. We look at your diet. We never look at one thing alone. We look at your diet, sleep, stress, and training all together. It all circle around. If one thing is not working perfectly, it has an impact on the rest. Meaning, if your diet is poor, you sleep badly. If you sleep badly, you tend to crave more sugar next morning, and then you start to get stressed, and it all works together, and then you don't feel like training. We want patterns, not guilt. Away with the guilt. That is how people stop guessing.
When we add health data where it is relevant, we can also add DNA as a guide for priorities. DNA doesn't decide your future. It helps us choose what to start with and what matters the most for you. Not for me or Merete, but for you.
Beate is 55, and she's really interesting. She's just like you and me and you. She felt tired in the afternoon. This 3 p.m. She was really feeling off, and she really felt the cravings for the sugar and went to the coffee machine and all this. We all know the feeling. She was then sleeping lightly. She was doing many things good, but still felt totally out of balance. What changed was focus, not intensity, a few habits she could keep.
Medically, her story is common. The body can show strain through energy, sleep, stress balance long before a diagnosis is relevant or is even visible. When you act early, you often get a bigger return from smaller changes.
True.
Asger here, he had low energy, poor sleep, he had a metabolic history. We worked alongside the healthcare system, not against it, but just besides it. The goal was stability, and that meant basically primarily sleep rhythm, because Asger slept only
3
hours
max
per night, and trying to get a normal daily structure and support around what he could actually do.
Yes, and I can just add on here that Asger he really didn't like to cook. So it was kind of a challenge to get Asger used to eat more fibers and more protein and all this. But we find ways, and we found ways that were easy for him to make at home and still get all the right food that he should have with fibers and protein.
And I want to add as well, Merete, that he had a CPAP machine. A CPAP machine is a continuous positive airway pressure machine that provides mild pressurized air through a mask that helps you breathe better, especially during nighttime. And he had stopped with the CPAP mask for some whatever reason, and we managed actually to get him back to the machine.
Yeah, he was getting, in the beginning he said he was getting a little bit claustrophobic with it, but and that was good to have Rikke as a doctor on the team here, because she could really help him with that part, and I was helping him more by the daily habits, how to get the proper food in, to get more steps in. So he was walking back and forth to work every day, so that was quite a change also for him, and we were supporting him. I met with Asger online every day, and this really kept him motivated to keep on going. And after 3 months, the results was amazing. He kept on going and walking every day back and forth to work. He had his good lunch at work, and was continuing eating well in the evening and in the mornings. But listen, he was going for sleeping only 3 hours every night to get stable 5 to 6 hours sleep every night. So you can imagine what this means for his lifestyle and daily life.
And
this
that was actually after sleeping that way for years.
Yeah.
So, and we all know what less sleep means to the mind, the cognition altogether.
I remember my first talk with him was, he was telling that he had to actually drink Cokes in the car and sometimes in meeting just to stay awake. Yeah. I mean, poor chap. Yeah. No, but anyway, and our job is really to stay with you in the ups and downs, and Asger was a good example of this. He really enjoyed this, to step in every day and just, you know, use a few minutes online to you should see like a diary where you put in your daily life, and we add on it, and we motivate and say, wow, you did this right, maybe you could just change a little bit in this direction. So we're always there with the hand in the back of you, and so we're there not when the motivation is high, but also when it drops, and this is where habits either stick or break, and we are really here to help you to keep the habits stay on the long run, actually for lifetime.
Yeah.
So we're really trying to explain that this program is not a quick fix. It's personalized, it's evidence-based, it's a lifestyle change that can last. You get structure, you get check-ins, and you get daily, weekly actions, and we keep it realistic so it survives real life. I mean, now we just have been going through Christmas, and now everybody, I mean, we all know how difficult it is to get back on the right track and get the running shoes on, get to the gym, try to eat healthy, and this is where we all are now. It's normal, and this is where we are helping really to get habits, not only habits, but also what should be prioritized first. So it really
also
sticks.
Mindset, Merete.
Yes.
That you said it's not a quick fix. It's a mindset that it really matters what you do today or the day after, not in a week, but on the long run.
Exactly. You can say it like this: it doesn't so matter what you do between Christmas and New Year, but actually what you do between New Year and Christmas on the long run. Yeah. So it's your habits. It's not one day. It's the trends over long times, which are really giving you longevity. And longevity for us, it's really, it's not necessary to live many years, but it is to live years where you feel healthy and full of energy.
And the monthly rhythm makes sure that we adjust based on how you respond, not what a template says, and your body gets feedback and we use that feedback in how we manage the goals you have. Not that Margrethe and I have, but what you have as goals.
But and also I think it's important to say that we try to learn you. I mean, I really feel that we succeed when you learn to listen to your body. And Beate, that we saw before, what she was telling me after just 3 months was, it was amazing how she could feel the difference when she was listening to her body. She really learned that when she had good legs or bad legs when she was running, it had to do with what she's been eating the day before or how she was sleeping at night. So she really learned how to listen to the signals of her body.
And do the right thing.
Yeah, and then do the right thing, because sometimes we are not, I mean, if we listen to our body, it also tells us sometimes not to go training, exactly. Or to go training, but a lower level. And this is so important that we don't stress our body more than necessary.
Most programs, they give generic rules. We try to reduce noise, and we look for the few inputs that drive the biggest change for you first.
And we build habits that survive stress, work, family, and the low energy. We do not add 10 things, and we really personalize this. This is not what is working for your neighbor or your good friend or whatever. This is what is working for you based on your DNA. We build 2-3 habits that are actually sticks. And when they are stick, then we build on new habits. So this is really important for me to say, and I normally say that it takes between 6, 9, even 12 months for a new habit to stick. And that's both the bad ones and the good habits. I like to put it like this, like, for example, if you decide, I want to go out of the back door every morning instead of the main door. You have to remind yourself every single day that, I have to go out the back door
instead of the
main door.
Yeah.
And after 3 months, this is coming natural. Then your child or your spouse is coming and going out the main door, and you almost follow by instinct. But then suddenly, I've decided that I want to go out the back door. So you have to remind yourself, and this takes, no matter what it is, if you want to quit smoking or if you want to stop eat candy in the couch in the evening, or it's wine, the good red wine which makes you relax or whatever, it takes 9 to 12 months for this habit to stick. And because life is going up and down, there's Christmas coming, there's new jobs, there's holidays, whatever, which are challenging us in our habits. So this is why we are here to have the hand in your back, and it's just to emphasize how important it is to work on your habits when you want to improve your lifestyle.
AI helps us spot patterns. It doesn't replace clinical judgment or your choices. We only use the data when it helps. We respect, and I can say from my own point of view, I respect the healthcare system, and we work alongside the healthcare system. This is prevention, not treatment. We can get into treatment if we see something that needs treatment, but otherwise this is about prevention. Get it so you don't fall ill, but you avoid illnesses.
And of course we also, there's lifestyle diseases, there's type 2 diabetes, there's heart problems, high cholesterol, whatever, and there we also help you in the best way how you can reverse. We of course we cannot promise that we can treat everything. It's only up to you, but we can empower and motivate you to take the right steps. And this is really where we are strong. We give you all the tools, the right guidance, the
right data.
The right data. And from there, we make a program which are totally personalized to you. So it's tailor-made for which exercise suits you best, for which diet suits you best, which vitamins suits you best. You have vitamins that you need that I don't need. I need these other ones. So this is where this is really different, where we are different from other ones. And so we try to translate this into daily actions. So again, it becomes habits. You don't have to think about it. And data is useless if it does not change. So it's really important that when we use data, it has to be the new habit, so it's become the new normal also on Monday mornings. Some people wants to start smaller. Normally our program, and I said this before, that habits, it takes up to 9-12 months to change the habits. And this is why our ideal program take 12 months. So we really follow you, and this is because this is an investment in your life. So it's 1 year that we follow you, but I mean, you can add on many years to your life with a healthy and fun, full of energy when you do this. But we also have a program where we do 3 months for people who want to start small. But just be aware that we help you for 3 months. We can guide you, and we can really get you into the good routine, the good habits. But then you really have to work on it on yourself and be aware that all the time you have to stick to your new habits. So some people want a small start, some want full year support. What matter is that it fits to you. The plan has to match your life, not fight against it.
And we always choose what is appropriate. If something belongs, or if something is dealt with your own doctor, your GP, or in the healthcare system, we let you keep it that way, and we keep the boundaries clear. If you want clarity on your signals, book a free fit check. Feel free to do that. We would love it.
You can do the QR code, or we will give you also the link. And it's actually me you will talk to, but it can also be possible to talk to Rikke. Yeah. If you really want, you can just DM us correctly. Mm-hmm. And it's totally calm conversation.
No pressure.
Absolutely no pressure.
No medical treatment in the first place. It can be, but not in the first place. Just directions.
Yeah, so it's guidance to which step for you to take forward. Yeah. It's all free, and this is not a sales pitch or anything. Actually, we really want to help you to get a good start in your new choices and a new life. So just book in to have a call with us, and then we see how we can help you.
Can I just say the last few words, Mariette?
Of course.
This is, for me being a medical doctor, this is all about prevention, adding life to years, and not only years to life. Because it's not worth it having a life not worth living, but it's worth having a life that you can actually enjoy. So if you want to have a good life as long as possible, give us a call or see the QR code.
Yeah, or just DM. Either Rikke or me. We're here to help you. So thank you very much for listening. See you out there.
Bye-bye.
Bye.